Here comes the sun, woman.
Hello friends, this is the Sun Woman. Thank you so much for joining me at my channel for this new moon eclipse in Virgo that is going to be taking place on September 1st. These are general readings for all of the 12 signs. Wow, September is going to be a month to remember. To say the least. There's so much going on in the heavens this month and this week as well. Way much more than I could possibly cover in these general readings, but I have posted some great articles and videos on my Facebook page, so make sure that after you watch your videos for your sun, moon, and rising, that you head over to my Facebook page and take a look at some of the great articles I have listed on there, posted on there from some fantastic master astrologers. There is a lot going on besides the new moon in Virgo. We have Mercury going retrograde in Virgo on August 30th. That's going to be until September 23rd. We have Venus moving into Libra. We have Jupiter moving out of Virgo and soon moving into Libra as well. We have a full moon lunar eclipse on September 16th. And we also have the reactivation of a Saturn-Neptune square. So much going on. As I said, more than I could possibly cover in these general readings, but what I would love to do is a personal reading for you so that I can take a look at your individual chart and show you exactly how all of these aspects are currently affecting you individually. Okay, so please, if you're interested in a reading, please head over to my website and you can book a personal private reading for me, either a full-length reading or a burning question reading, and I will be very happy to be able to do that for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at how this new moon eclipse is going to be affecting each of the individual signs, and take a look at the Tao reading for messages on what's coming up this month for all of us. Thank you so much again for connecting with me on Facebook and on the channel. I enjoy your comments, and thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Let's go ahead with the individual readings. Namaste. Hello, my Capricorns. This new moon eclipse in Virgo and Mercury retrograde are going to be highlighting your 9th house, which is your house of travel, expansion, long-range vision and planning, your personal philosophy. The 9th house rules religious experiences, publishing, and psychic healing, as well as dreams fall in the 9th house. The 9th house also rules the area of your life, of finding more meaning in your life, and that could be through travel. Long distance foreign travel falls into the 9th house as well. So these areas of your life may be very significant for this new moon and eclipse. There may be the opening of doors and closing of others, okay? So you may be walking through old doors and into new areas of your life, new opportunities. The eclipse in Virgo is going to be very significant in that it may bring unexpected news or unexpected events from long distance for you. It may bring up an opportunity that you were not expecting in the area of higher education or religion or any of these other areas that I just mentioned. So definitely a period of expansion for you, Capricorn. And you may have been working so hard recently that you have been neglecting the spiritual side of your life. So you may find a need to pull back and dig deeply into that aspect of your life during this particular period. There may be a desire to go back to the past, or perhaps you stopped going to church and you now decide that you want to go back, or you stopped a spiritual practice or meditation or yoga or something like that, and now you're finding that because you have been so gung-ho where your career and where work have been concerned, that you've neglected this side of your life, and you really need to find that outlet for your spiritual growth. All right, So I've already pre-shuffled the cards. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times for you, Capricorn, to see what the message is for you for this new moon cycle in Virgo. What is the message for Capricorns for this new moon eclipse in Virgo, highlighting the 9th house? The 9th house also rules second marriages, so for those of you who have been, who have remarried, your partner would fall in that house as well. So we have the 9 of Wands reversed, we have the Hierophant, we have the Empress reversed, we have the Judgment card, and we have the 10 of Wands. All right, and let's take a look at the Tao Oracle to pull an oracle card for you, something that you need to be aware of or to keep in mind during this new moon cycle. What is the message for Capricorn? What's the message for my Capricorns? Okay. Let's see what the oracle has for you. Okay, this says darkening of the light. So let me just put the cards together here and I will go through that for you. All right, so this card is the number 36 card, and this definitely talks about a period of time where you need to pull back into your center. Exactly what I was saying to you about the need to express your spiritual side during this time, during this month. And if you take a look at the card, there is a woman who is bathed in moonlight. She is standing or sitting, you know, amongst the lotus or amongst the flowers there in a garden, in a meditative position. Okay, she is tuned into the universe. She's tuning in. Look at her hand where she is pointing up to the moon, which could be very significant for you this month. Not only the new moon, but the full moon that's taking place at the end of mid-September on the 16th. So make note of the full moon eclipse. Again, if this is going to be another eclipse for you that may be quite significant for you this month. In any case, here are some of the messages. Maintain a low profile. Look inward first. Caution and moderation. Difficulties, self-protection, subdue your brilliance. All right, so you may have recently been, you know, experiencing some changes, and this new moon cycle may bring about, this eclipse may bring about some changes in your life that are unexpected. Again, you know, the 9th house talks about our life philosophy, how we see ourselves, how we see the world around us, how we see, you know, what our vision for the future is. So you may have had experiences recently that have kind of tested that and had you saying to yourself, well, who am I really? What is the meaning of my life? What is the meaning of life in general? And a need for you to dig deeper or to reach out to find answers to those questions. The 9 of Wands is here reversed, and so I do feel that there's been some kind of very pressurized situation for you recently coming into this new moon cycle. You may have been, as I said, working very hard lately and under a lot of pressure and dealing with stress. You know, from your pursuits, but you may have not been dealing with them successfully, and now you find yourself, you know, anxious, kind of worn out, exhausted, you know, not having the strength to really get everything done that you need to get done in your life. And my Capricorns, you can work yourselves down to the bone, okay? You are so ambitious when you are focused on your career and your profession. You know, moving up the ladder is a powerful impetus to you. Establishing your personal security is very powerful for you. So you can really sacrifice your time, your energy, your health, your vitality in these pursuits. I feel like it's time for you now to consider your actions and to consider the energy that you're putting out and to make sure that you are revitalizing your life in some way, okay? So that's that darkening of the light. It's, you know, you've been out there shining bright, superstar, rising up the corporate ladder. It may be time now this month for you to take a break. Mercury is retrograde, so things are not really necessarily going to go exactly as planned. We know what happens when Mercury goes backwards. We have, you know, miscommunication. We have mix-ups in our schedules. Things kind of go a little haywire with communication, with travel. So it's a good time to lay low. If you have vacation time that you've been saving up, this might be a good time for you to use that. Even if it's a staycation, even if you decide to stay home and just do you for a week, this is an important time for you to do that. The high priest, who is the Hierophant, is showing up here. And he is himself representative of that ninth house energy, that seeking higher meaning, that seeking perhaps, you know, spiritual guidance from a guide, a counselor, a guru, a priest, a pastor, a therapist perhaps, or some kind, as I said, some kind of counselor. So there may be need for you to reach out for assistance this month to get you refocused on the meaning of life and the important things in life that are not just our ambitions and money, okay? Some of you need to be restructuring your life to establish your security, and it may not just be a matter of, you know, what car you drive, what your house looks like, how much money you have in the bank, but what is going to sustain you through your life, through the ups and downs of life. You know, it's about faith, and very much the Hierophant talks about the institutions in our life that help support our faith and help support our pursuit of our spiritual, you know, our spiritual life. Now, the High Priestess, I keep saying the High Priestess, so, you know, not sure if that is important here, but the High Priestess, she keeps making me call her out. Intuition is very important. You have knowledge, you have wisdom, you have power, you have the ability to tap into the universe directly, not through any individual source, okay, not through any mediator, but you can combine your knowledge with someone else who is knowledgeable and who is aligning themselves with your spiritual needs, and who can help you tap into that knowledge, that power, and that faith that you have. So this may be why the High Priestess keeps coming to mind. The Empress is here. She is reversed. So it seems like whatever's been going on with you, perhaps with work or the stress, anxiety, may be affecting your home situation, may be affecting your family, may be affecting, you know, your loved ones, your domestic environment. And, you know, that's not necessarily a good thing if you're not having time enough to nurture your loved ones, nurture the people around you, your spouse, your children, your parents perhaps, but you're not able to do that because you're not even finding time to do that for yourself, Capricorn. So important for you to get things back in balance, because it seems with the Empress here that things at home may be off balance, okay? Someone there may be needing your attention, needing your focus, needing you to tune in. You may be tuned out right now or tuned into other things that are not as important as what's going on at home, okay? Also, the Empress talks about our physical health. So often when the Empress comes up, especially for my female Capricorns here, there may be a need for you to get health checkups, maybe go to, you know, the doctor, get your yearly checkups. You may have been dealing with some issues health-wise that really warrant you to, you know, go get them checked out. I'm not seeing major sickness here at all. What I am seeing is that you may have been neglecting your health. Perhaps there's a need for vitamins. There's a need for hormonal supplements. there may be some hormonal imbalance that you've been dealing with. Some of you may be going through different phases of your life as a woman, and you may need to seek counsel. The Hierophant also here can represent a physician, okay? So some of you may be sitting down with your family doctor or your gynecologist or whatever, your internist, and saying, this has been going on, what can I do about this? This will help you, because when the Empress is reversed, you're not quite feeling right in your skin, okay? Something is a little off kilter. So it may be something that can be easily adjusted within this month. Now, the new moon eclipse is in Virgo. Virgo is the health sign. So, some unexplained health issues may come to the front, something you've been neglecting. You want to go get it checked out so that you can get things fixed and rebalanced, okay? I think it may only be a sense of you may not be sleeping enough, your diet may be very poor at this time, and you may have so much stress going on that it is throwing things off kilter for you. As a result, I feel, of you taking care of this personal business, of improving the quality of your life, of maybe changing your philosophy about what's important to you in your life, seeking rebalancing here or support from some wise counsel. There is going to be an awakening for you. There's going to be a new beginning, a fresh beginning. The Judgment card is here. Judgment calls about you being awakened from your sleep, okay? Judgment is a new phase of life about to begin for you, Capricorn, one that is on a higher level than what you've been experiencing prior to this. So some of you may be feeling like you have a new lease on life, like you're coming out of, darkness and into the light. Interesting that the darkening of the light is here, but it's pointing up to the full moon. So it may be that now you're pulling back, you're focusing on yourself, you're darkening, the light that you are expressing outwardly and pulling it inward, so that by the end or mid-month, you are going to have a breakthrough of some kind that is going to feel like new life being infused within you and in your life in general. Fresh starts. I'm feeling like the need just to take a deep breath, and you may need to just learn how to breathe again. You may be doing some very shallow breathing and decide to go back into yoga or start a yoga practice where just your first lesson here is how to breathe and infuse your body with the oxygen that you need. Some new beginning here, Capricorn, that is a long-awaited and well-deserved and well-needed change in your lifestyle is what I'm getting here. Your lifestyle that's going to help you really deal going forward, because I feel like some big responsibilities are coming through for you, some heavy responsibilities, but that are also going to carry the weight of advancement. Okay, some of you may be getting a promotion by the end of this month, or being because you've been doing such a tremendously fantastic job at what you're doing, unfortunately to the deficit of your health and your, perhaps your family situation. But once you get that adjusted, it looks like there is going to be some reward for your efforts coming through, because the Ten of Wands is here. And Ten of Wands talks about working very hard, having a lot on your plate, carrying a lot of responsibility, but also the success, the renown, and the recognition that goes with this. So the Tens are an end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. You are you've been climbing that corporate ladder, Capricorn, and I think you are about to hear some good news about your journey towards the top. With that, there's going to be, I feel you are being seen as someone who really has earned the ability to advance forward in whatever organization or business that you are in. You also may be going to school, so there may be added responsibilities, but the increase of knowledge and skill as a result of that. You're going to need to be healthy and strong in order to carry all of this weight, taking you forward into your life of good, with good fortune. So make sure that you are pulling back, taking care of yourself, and preparing yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and with those around you who are your support system, helping to support them as well, because some big things are coming through for you, which are indicated here by the Ten of Wands. So a great reading, important for you to focus on you this month with Mercury going retrograde. It's a good time to pull back, as I said, and review things for that surge of energy that's going to move forward when Mercury moves forward at the end of the month on the 23rd. I hope this reading has resonated for you and has been helpful for you, my Capricorns. Thank you so much for liking and sharing the videos and for subscribing to the channel. If you want to know more about how the influences going on are directly affecting your chart, please contact me for a private reading. Head over to my Facebook page to check out those articles and videos, and I will see you mid-month around the 16th for the full moon eclipse. Yes, another eclipse, but readings there to do kind of a check-in with you this month. Thank you again. I wish you all good things, love, peace, and joy, success, and I bid you namaste.